Want to know what makes South Korean movies unique? It is the script quality which is so creative in building characters and make them connecting with the audience emotionally. Also the production budget and storyline. All of these things make people attracted to it. So if you are one of these people, find here the best South Korean fantasy movies and live a wonderful experience with it. Okja. One of the best South Korean fantasy movies created by Bong Joon and Ho Jon Ronson. Directed by Bong Joon-ho and starring Tilda Swinton, Paul Dano, Seo Hyun-on, Jake Gyllenhaal, Sheena Camel, Michael Mitton, Combe Hill, Catherine Kirkpatrick and Jose Carriers. Movie plot. In the mountains of South Korea, there is a young girl named Meja, become best friend for a big animal called Okja and stay together for more than 10 years. But everything changed when a multinational corporation named Mirando, owned by the girl's family, transported the company headquarters to South Korea from New York. Lucy Mirando, the CEO of the company, planned to use Okja for her benefits, and she involved with some capitalists in a battle to control the company. At the same time, Meja tried hard to save her best friend. Movie time, 2 hours. Movie type, action, adventure and drama. First, another one of the Korean fantasy movies created by Emile Zola, Park Chan-wook and Chung Seo-kyung, directed by Park Chan-wook, and starring Song Kang-ho, Kim Ok-bin, Hee Jin-choi, Seo Dong-soo, Ramai Ran, In Hwan Park, Eric Ebwani and Thaddy Peel. Movie plot. The story about the Catholic priest Sang Hyun, who is a good man volunteer to help patients in hospitals. He participate in a medical experiment to find a vaccine for a deadly virus. Unfortunately, Sang Hyun got infected with the virus, but soon he recovered from the disease. After this incident, thousands of people came to him because they believe that he has a special power can heal them. One of these people is his childhood friend Kang Woo, who invited him to his home. But Sang Hyun fall in love with his wife, and he relapses to the illness. Later he become a vampire and try to find a shelter away from sunlight. Movie time, 2 hours and 14 minutes. Movie type, horror, drama and fantasy. Space Sweepers. Interesting movie from the list of the good Korean fantasy movies created by Sung Hee-jo, Seung Min Yoon and Seo Aeu Kang, directed by Sung Hee-jo, and starring Song Joong-kai, Kim Tae-ri, Jin Seon-kyu, Yoo Hee-jin, Richard Armitage and Muyol Kim. Movie plot. The Victory Crew is a group of astronomers live in year 2092. They go through the space looking for junk of the deserted spaceships and discarded satellites to earn money from it. They compete with other crews have the same purpose, but the speed of their spaceship give them more advantage. Movie time, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Movie type, action, drama and adventure. Be with you. Another of the best South Korean fantasy movies created by Takuji Ikukawa, Soo Jin Kang and Jang Hoon Lee, directed by Jang Hoon Lee and starring So Jae-seob, Sun Ye-jin, Yoo Ram-bi, So Hyun Gam, Lee Jun-hyuk, Seo Young-yeon and Hyun Soo Kim. Movie plot. Sue is a beautiful woman, kind mother, and lovely wife. Before she dies, she promised her husband that she will come back from the other world after 1 year. So after he become a widow, he takes care about his son Jae-ho until she came back, but she is totally different and she cannot remember anything. Movie time, 2 hours and 12 minutes. Movie type, romance, drama and adventure. The Call. One more from the best South Korean fantasy movies created and directed by Chung Hyun Lee, and starring Park Shin-hye, Jeon Jong-seo, Kim Sung-ryun, Liel, Park Ho-san, Moon Chang-gil, Kyung Suk-jo, and Oh Young-si. Movie plot. Seo Yeon is a 28-year-old young lady. She went to her hometown to see her mother in the hospital. She takes the train, but she lost her smartphone there. After she went home, she found another smartphone and a hidden basement. In this basement, she found a diary of another young lady called Young Suk written 20 years before. She starts connecting with Young Suk through the smartphone from the same house, but with 20 years borderline between them. They both wonder if they can change the past and protect Young Suk's father from his destiny. Movie time, 1 hour and 52 minutes. Movie type, crime, horror and mystery. Snowpiercer. A famous movie and one of the best South Korean fantasy movies created by Jacques Lob, Benjamin Legrand and Jean-Marc Richet, directed by Bong Joon-ho, and starring Chris Evans, Jamie Bell, Tilda Swinton, Ed Harris, Song Kang-ho and John Hurt. Movie plot. In 2031, the Earth entered an ice age due to spreading of a gas in the atmosphere to fight climate change. Most kind of living organism disappeared, except the creatures on Snowpiercer train. In this train, the survivors created their own social and economic system, and it does not fare at all because people in the front side of the train become rich and have everything they need. But people in the back side live in poverty. But things might change so soon. Movie time, 2 hours and 6 minutes. Movie type, action, drama, and sci-fi. The Beauty Inside. A romantic movie and one of the best South Korean fantasy movies created by Seon Jeong Kim, Jeong Yi Park and Kyung Hee No, directed by Jong Yeol Baek and starring Han Hyo Ju, Park Seo Joon, Ju Yuno, Lee Jin Wook, Ju Hyuk Kim and Yoo Yeon Seok. Movie plot. Woo Jin is a young man suffering from a very special case. He wake up every day a new body. One day he is a man and another day he is a woman. He can be anybody. The only constant thing in his life is his love to Yisu, and she knows about his case and love him anyway. So every time he wake up in a different body, he looking for Yisu, because he cannot be himself without her. Movie time, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Movie type, fantasy, drama, and romance. The Witch, Part 1, The Subversion. Movie plot. The story about a high school student lost her memory, and she is trying to figure out the coincidences which put her in this situation. Movie time, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Movie type, action, mystery, and sci-fi. The Wailing. One more of the best South Korean fantasy movies created and directed by Na Hong Jin, and starring Jun Kunimura, Hwan Young Min, Kwak Do Won, Woo Hee Chun, Hwan Hee Kim, Jang So Yeon, Yoon Kim, Kang Guk Sun, Seong Yeon Park, and Chang Jae Kil. Movie plot. Detective Jong-gu working as a police officer in a small South Korean village named Goksung. He investigates about a deadly illness, and there are some rumors about this disease accusing a Japanese guy lives in an isolated house in the mountains, and people think he is an evil spirit. Movie time, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Movie type, drama, mystery, and mystery.